Jesus.
Drove or you took the train?
I took the train. I was not driving. I learned my lesson the last 3 times. And remember before I got the flat tire? Never. No,
oh yeah.
Yeah, I did. It was. We walked back to a car. I'm like, yo, my tire's flat. It was like, yeah, just drive slow. I had to go over the bridge with the flat. People just blowed me. I'm like,
oh, you went over the bridge?
Yeah, you see my hazards on. The people still blow me. Nobody cared. Get out the way.
Crazy.
Where? There's no space in the way.
Yeah, I didn't realize you went over the bridge, but then you start thinking about it. You're like, there really is.
I had no choice. What to do?
Yeah, there's really nowhere down here.
It was. I remember that day it was cold, and I was like, "There's no way I'm changing the tire right now. I ain't got no way to get the. I don't have like the jack. None of that stuff. I'm just like,
none of that.
I ain't dealing with this right now, boy. I got roadside, but it made no sense. Like literally, I live on the other side of the bridge, like right there. And there's a tire shop right by the house, so I just slow rolled across. Just like it's like the tire wasn't flat when I got there. I'm like, yo, Phil, my tire's flat. He's like, yo, flat. I'm like, look at the shit.
You look at it. I put some stuff there. Did you look at any of it? I don't know.
Yeah, let me get a quick 1-2.
It was simple.
1-2, 1-2.
Beautiful.
I love this. Yeah.
All right.
It's come through.
We back. We rolling.
We are rolling. Welcome back to another episode. I always like pointing at the cameras. It's this one right here.
Yeah, you love to do
Welcome to another episode. I don't know, though. It's Avery Mason and Phil Hunt. And I hope you all are having a great summer because it's a hot one here in New York. If you live in New York, you're melting right now. And I hope you put on deodorant. Step 1, brush your teeth. Step 2, put on deodorant. It's important. It's critical. It's vital. And there's a lot of things that's going on since we've been in Phil's penthouse, you know. We missed a couple things, but we're going to catch you up on everything, man. First and foremost, my complaints about people in New York. I got to get this off my chest.
All right, go ahead.
Because y'all been annoying me. And I'm from New York, so I can say this. Y'all been annoying me. There's a lot of things in this city that people have seen, Phil, and they don't faze them. There's a naked cowboy walking around. There's people like cross-dressing. We've seen it all. Nobody bats an eye. Can you tell me why the hell is it whenever we see a car accident, people got to stop and look in their cars and slow down? Like, damn, look at that. You ain't never seen a car accident? It took me 2 hours to get home. There was an accident on BQE. Everybody's stopping and pulling out their phones. I'm like, bro, this is a city with almost 1 billion people and everyone has a car. Of course there's going to be car accidents.
I think people are more so amazed that there's not more accidents.
More dead people, right? Yeah, that's
true. People want to see, like, what are the consequences of the dumb shit? The dumb shit we do daily, what are the consequences? And people want to see blood. It's like, why are action movies #1 every summer?
Maybe 2 hours of traffic before the accident, and as soon as you get past it, everything is moving.
No, but like I'm saying, why are action movies every summer?
Yeah, explosions,
car crashes, Michael Bay shit,
bad catchphrases,
Bad Boys.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what that is in live action. How often do you actually get to see? How many times do you see people do dumb shit in their car and you kind of go, that motherfucker, I hope he fucking somebody gonna hit him or he's gonna hit somebody. So once it actually happens, people are just like, yo, I gotta.
Bro, I seen a car accident. I didn't want to see it because it terrified me. Then I wanted to get off the road. The guy ran a stop sign. All he heard was, boom, and hit another car. And I was just like, yeah, I'm probably going to park and walk home. I don't want to be a part of this.
It makes you not want to drive.
Yes, absolutely.
It makes you want to
paranoid, man.
I'll just walk.
I'll take a bike, city bike. It's right there.
That's true. That's definitely true. I had a dude a couple weeks ago. He was on one of those scooters.
Yeah.
He looked like something off Mad Max, remember like the California Love video, how they were dressed?
Yeah.
He had like a vest with lights all over it, and I mean like neon lights. And then he had a helmet with neon lights on it too.
On a scooter.
And the pants had neon lights, and I'm just like, where the hell are you going? Like, I understand why you're traveling, that everyone can see you. I mean, he looked like a light bright.
Yeah, he don't want to get hit by another car. Just make sure people see him.
He looked like a light bright. But I'm thinking, where do you go now with this outfit on? Do you have a change of clothes in your backpack? What's the deal?
Perhaps didn't pay his light bill. It's a cheap way to light the house. You know?
It's just people with alternative means of transportation.
So you got to get around the bills, bro. Understand?
New York is stressful like that, though. Like, last weekend I was down in Virginia Beach. It was so relaxing and peaceful. Down there doing a couple shows with the homie Leonard Oops.
Shout out to Leonard Oops.
Very funny comedian, folks. Check him out. He's everywhere. Conan, whatever. Shit, you name it.
I can't name it. He had a couple shows on NBC. Yeah, he's been around.
But yeah, I was down there doing some shows with him. It was dope, man. Virginia Beach Funny Bone. Shouts out to all the staff down there.
Took care of you?
Took care of us. Okay. Love. And shouts out to the homie Nick Mitchell. He rode down there with us, helped keep me awake, you know.
Okay.
That's
a long drive, man.
Yeah, it's a long drive. But this was the thing. Clean air.
Mm-hmm.
You go, man, I didn't even notice I've been breathing contaminated air for like, you're like, wow, that's different. It's like Mike Ebb said on Friday, you want to taste that air. Get a little bit of that in you. So that's true. I'm in the parking garage. And this is how you know you become damn near institutionalized when you're in New York. I'm in the parking garage. The show's at 7. We pull up at 7:01. They run in. I still got to park. Go park in the garage. I get out the car. I'm looking around for the meters. I'm looking around for a parking lot attendant or a machine that says, yo, this is where you pay. Can't find none of it. I'm walking around. Finally, I see like a janitor stuffing shit back in the garbage thing. And I'm like, yo, my man, can I pay you? He's like, pay me? What? For what? I'm like, to park. He's like, it's free. Now I'm like, oh, sorry, dog. I've been in the city.
You're institutionalized now.
You know what? You know how much this would be?
$30, $40.
So then dig this. We in the hotel downtown or whatever. It's well, I said downtown, but it's whatever. It's near the club.
Yeah.
It's not downtown. It's near the club or whatever. Right. It's like 3 blocks away. So they're like, yeah, take your car and move it over here because we validate your parking or whatever. And I'm like, okay, it's validated parking? She's like, nah, it's free. And I'm just both times looking for somebody like, you sure? I could put a little something in your pockets.
Got PTSD from living in New York,
yeah,
bro.
Man.
That's crazy.
Stressful, dog. Like yesterday, okay, because you told your driving story. This shit is frustrating. You get on the train, you got to deal with musty people. And
that's right.
They got their underarm right here in the summertime.
Right in your face.
Right here.
Mm-hmm. Give you a taste.
You go, my man, you need to hold the bar more so down here when you musty, bro.
Or just bend your arm.
You know you've been sweating. Hold your arms down low.
I hate people that give a foot between their arm and the pole.
That's
go
for
like
fresh
this. Just
people.
Bend your arm and stand close or stand to the side.
That's for people that when you getting off work, keep your arm low like that. Don't be all up here like that.
People been using degree. Only the people who've been on degree or right guard.
That's for the people that just showered. They just coming out headed to work 1 to 10. That's not for the 9 to 5 people. You don't get on the train at 5 and be up here with it. Anyway, I'm trying to get some gas yesterday. Oh, my car is like doing an overheating thing or whatever. So I realized, okay, let me put some coolant in. You know, it's 9,000 degrees outside.
It's regular.
9,000 degrees outside. So I put a little coolant in. I go get it. But you know how you can put it in the tank, but it's like better to put it directly into the radiator.
Yeah.
But it's hot.
Yeah,
like the car's hot, so I had to let the car cool down. Yeah. So I'm parked on the pump. I got my hood up, and I'm under the hood. You know, as you're under the hood, you're tinkering with some things, whatever. I put my hood down, and there's a girl just sitting behind me in her car. So then I look around like, there's 4 other pumps. She's just sitting there.
Yeah, because she don't want to have to go around and, you know.
Dude, there's 4 other pumps.
That's
Are you crazy? Hold on. And a hood up is international sign for like
breakdown.
We're doing something here.
Something's happening.
We're doing something here. I thought that was an international sign and everyone understood. Hood up, person looking under the hood. Elsewhere.
So you got annoyed that she was waiting? Was she honking?
Fam, you're not hearing me. There's 4 pumps. Oh, you one of these people?
No. I'm
one of these people, you go in the movies, it's a whole row. You sit on one row by yourself, whole row empty. movie theater, nobody in it,
Right.
and then you come sit on the same fucking row and look at the person.
Maybe that's where the sound hits you the best.
You're an idiot, man.
So I'm just saying. She ain't honk.
You're one of these.
Wait, Phil, so she ain't honk you? Wait, was she making...
Dude, I didn't know. The hood was up. I couldn't see her.
Was she gesturing? Was she like...
No, that's what I'm about to tell you. I put the hood down. Now I'm like, is this person dumb? So I go over to her and I kind of go, you okay?
What you even say?
She looks up. She's texting. She looks up. I look at her and I go, you got 4 other pumps here, miss. Like, now she's like, well, I mean, you could hurry up. I'm like, hurry up? There's 4 pumps here.
Why did you engage?
Because I really wanted to know, like, what her deal was.
Why did you... I wouldn't have said nothing. I just came like, oh, okay, she wants to wait. Put the hood right back up, going around there, messing around. And she
if you're in the movies,
yeah.
and it's damn near empty, you sit down on a row by yourself, right?
Yeah.
And then a person, because no one would ever be this obnoxious. Let's not say they sit right next to you. They skip a seat. They're right near you. Mm-hmm. You wouldn't then look at them and go, my man, are you for real?
Listen, I understand why maybe that's the best seat to get the sound effects. You want to sit? No, you want to sit at the center of the sound.
I'm not hearing that.
This is a mathematical, scientific, perfect seat to sit in. That is weird. I'd probably get up and move.
Well, no, it made me doubt whether or not people's brains are turned on. So then this is what happened. So now I had to tell her like, yo, I'm gonna go get some cooling and whatnot. I'm gonna do that thing. I gotta go in here and get it. And when I come back out, it's still going to be probably another 5 minutes. So I tell her, like, shorty, just go to another pump. Now she gets mad. Don't be trying to be mad at me because your car not working. I'm like, what? I'm like, it's 4 other pumps, though. I go, yo, don't be trying. I explained to her, like, yo, I'm not mad. My car is working. I'm just trying to, handle something real quick. I said, yo, I'm not mad that the car's not working. I'm mad your brain's not working. Look around you.
You should have bought her some Magic Mind along with the coolant.
Then
help her out.
She said something else that was weird. She looked like the little Cash Me Outside girl. That I was just like, oh, you're just dumb. But then as I'm saying, like, go to the other pumps, one dude pulls in on one side. She's still sitting there. I go in there, get the coolant, I come back out. Now there's 3 pumps. I say, yo, again, give me a minute. You need to hurry up. Now I'm like, yo, are you kidding me?
What?
So then, look, it's like 95 degrees outside, and I've been avoiding it this whole time, but now she's like doing the thing where she's like got a phone. I think she's FaceTiming. She's trying to show somebody me, and I'm just like, I feel it building because the heat, and I'm just like, bitch, just move. It's not my proudest moment.
I understand. I understand that as a New Yorker, sometimes you reach that limit. But I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying I would have never said nothing to it. I act like I didn't even.
Yeah, that's the New York thing. To just never engage people.
I don't say nothing.
To never make eye contact. That's the New York thing.
You want to sit there and watch somebody fix their car. All right, you're going to sit there. You're not smart enough to go to another pumps. You're going to sit there and watch me struggle. All right, cool. And then tell them. And I
wasn't even struggling. It was just like I said, I feel like every man kind of understands. You see a hood popped, you kind of go, all right, somebody's busy.
Breakdown, yeah.
Somebody's working.
She's the kind of person, if you were broken down and empty out with the hood up, she would have sat behind you and just waited, like.
And honked.
Move the car. Like, yo, the hood's up. The flashes are on. Go around.
But you know what I realized as I had to deploy the B word? It was hot. I scroll over to Twitter and I see.
Let me ask you a question. How many words was it before the B word came out? Did you give it like
it was a lot?
It was a lot of words.
Me politely being like, "Yo, just go over here, over there," and then her just being like, "Hey," talking into a phone, and she was one of those I couldn't tell half the time. Is she talking to me? Is she talking to this person in the phone?
Or
I don't know what this
is
person's
she putting you
doing.
on TikTok? Which that's the new thing now.
I don't know, don't care. But my point is the heat made me deploy the B word. I come over to Twitter and I see JJ Reddick is in trouble.
Oh, Jesus.
Did you see JJ Reddick? And
New Lakers head coach, believe it or not.
Well, not the new Lakers head coach. So he's the new Lakers head coach. Everybody, they announced that last week, right?
Right.
But this is what I wanted to get to. Yesterday, a woman accused him of saying the N-word to her.
Oh my God.
I say the N-word because I really don't. Honestly, I don't like that word. It comes out every now and then.
It's prevalent here in New York because it's an aggressive town and people.
But I thought about, like, okay, so she said, let me try to read what she wrote in particular. Okay, this is from a woman, a Duke alum named Halima Nash, black woman. I've only been called the N-word to my face by a white man once in my life, and it was on the campus of Duke University while I was doing work with the basketball team. And today, he was named the new head coach of the Los Angeles Lakers. What a world.
Okay.
So my first instinct was to read this and to judge JJ, but then I thought about how it was hot and I just deployed the B word.
Right.
And then I said, how hot was it?
It might have been 103. He might, I don't got time for this. Get out the way.
And she says this was like during a basketball practice or something. So she goes on to say, this was years ago, and I'm a believer that we all have space to grow, especially from our college level maturity.
So why bring it up?
Hold on. Right. Well, and yeah, it begs a lot of questions. Because you're like, you was doing work with the basketball team. Okay, what kind of work were you doing exactly?
Ball boy. Probably.
And then, like I'm saying,
Gatorade person.
Coach K that made you run them steps.
Yeah.
You out of breath. And then somebody do something. So like I said, hey, I just deployed the B word. How hot was it? It was about 97 degrees yesterday.
I think you're entitled. After 95, I think you...
I think you should be able to drop a slur if the temperature's over like 95 degrees. If you can prove 95 degrees or above...
You get one. You're saying you get one pass.
Yeah, just one. You can't hit it over and over and over again.
No, you got to say it one time.
You got to drop it and move on.
I think you're allowed to slam your hand, too, when you say it. You got to be allowed to slam your hand like...
And you got to express a little remorse afterward. You got to say, I'm losing my cool out here, literally. Literally losing my cool.
Yeah, you're losing all the cool in your body.
So, yeah, JJ, I was going to judge JJ, but then I said, how hot is North Carolina in the summer?
Yeah, that's cooking. It was cooking down there.
Coach K had you running them steps.
Barbecue heat.
I think that's why people judge the South like extra hard in terms of like racism. But I'm like, yo, I think it was the heat.
That's fair. I think you got to give him a pass. But also, why are you bringing it up? And then it's a very this passive aggressive way people complain. Oh, I was called.
Well, the question everyone has, which is a legitimate question, is, man, JJ Reddick has been in the spotlight for over 20 years.
This is just now coming out.
So why today? But you know what? Maybe it was that heat. She was sitting around in 96 and that heat brought back the memory.
I had enough of this. Somebody gotta say something.
But nah, people judge the South, and when you really think about it, like it's like don't think too hard on it. You know what I mean? New York has its segregation, obviously Harlem.
Yeah, there's Chinatown, Little Caribbean.
Yeah, but no one really looks at it as segregation. We look at it more as a celebration.
Yeah.
Whereas in the South, it's viewed as like racism of like below the Mason-Dixon line. And I think even that's like, they drew that line it was hot as hell.
So, I've had enough. Draw the line.
You darkies, come below this line.
Come on, Randy, just cool off a minute. Get a beer. No, we're going to draw this line. It's 105 out. I'm drawing the line right here.
Because even when I moved down to Georgia in the 90s. I moved down there in the 90s and I was even impressed by one is the racial dynamics, but two is the black people in the South. You would use the word peckerwood.
Peckerwood.
Or honky. You never heard these aren't New York slurs?
I don't think I've ever heard Peckerwood. I feel like
Peckerwood, man, they would deploy that shit, and it would stop white people in their tracks. What the hell you call me? And then a little sweat get to dripping. It might be a little fight, but as I think about it now, when I was living in Indiana, I never heard it. I think it's the heat down there, man.
I think as a kid, a kid from the 80s, the only slurs I heard for white people were like maybe cracker. and honky once.
Yeah, none of them quite.
Nobody really up here it's like that's too many syllables.
None of them quite hit as hard as that. Yeah, just but like I said, if you could prove above 95 degrees, hey man.
One.
That's the thing about like you think of what is the Spike Lee movie? What's the one? Do the Right Thing?
Do the Right Thing, yeah.
Where everyone's sweating.
Yeah, it was hot. Yeah, he was going in on him. Yeah,
get up out my pizza shop.
Why you on this side of the street? Like I live here. Nah, who told you could move it? You gotta get people on when it's hot, man.
Yeah, 95 degrees or above. Hey, I said it.
That brings me to this other thing I'm thinking about with social media. I understand what the purpose of it is, bro, but I was texting you about this earlier. There's a man who is now in trouble with his wife because of Twitter or Instagram or however this girl got him. So he's on a plane sitting next to his woman. You would think that was his girl or his wife, right? No.
Okay.
There was another girl who had been watching him since he was in the lounge and listening to his conversation and putting him on blast to say, you don't know what I'm talking about. So she's basically filming him sitting next to this woman. He changed his seat to sit next to this woman. This other girl is filming his interaction with her and like, this is her caption. If this man is your husband flying at United Airlines flight 2140 from Houston to New York, he's probably going to be staying with Katie tonight. Him and Katie met at the airport bar and haven't left each other's side since. It's like, at what point do people start minding their own business? You don't know this man's wife. You don't know his situation. You don't even know if he's married, but...
you're asking women to mind their business.
She pulled out, like... She pulled out her
like every woman's an FBI agent, bro.
Pull out her whole cell phone and to film this. It's like, what point is this an invasion of privacy? It's like mind
okay,
your business.
You know the old saying, I'm coming to you as a woman. You know what I'm saying?
I've heard that saying.
It's like used a lot in song. Like think of old cheating songs.
Yeah.
Now maybe Mrs. Jones.
Betty Wright.
I'm trying to think. I can't
you as a woman.
quite think of the
woman to woman.
Yeah. But that's a thing in their world. There's like a code and like
Like, no,
whereas
we just
like,
fight.
hey, bro.
Hey, I'm coming to you so bad. Well, that's all you had to say, bro. Let's go outside real quick. Whap. All right, it's over.
Right.
Coming to you as a man.
But yeah, man, every woman is a fucking FBI agent. This woman just told on JJ Reddick from 25 years ago.
But just what bothers me is she just has. It'd be one thing if it was a caption. She has the whole video and she's consistent. Then she gets herself in the frame and she smiles at the camera as if to say, I should be working on cheaters. Why am I doing this for free? It's like, what do you get from this? Is there like a reward for
what does she get
not minding your business?
What does she get?
What does she get out of it? That's a fair question. Why are you not?
It's being a woman and continuing in womanhood.
Do you know how much stuff I've heard and seen that people have done around me? And like, I just be like, all right, whatever. I was in a car with when they used to do the Uber share thing. I was in a car with somebody's guys talking about his like prep treatment, and I was just like, whatever. I'm minding my business. I was like, I ain't got nothing to do.
I think that also might be the New Yorker in you that you just constantly mind.
It ain't got nothing to do with me. But you got your phone out and you filming this. Look at this. Supposedly president of the company he works for, flying to NYC for business. I wouldn't have known he was married if he hadn't been wearing his wedding ring. It's like. Why do you have to? What do you get out of outing him? Like more followers?
Man, listen,
you're doing God's work. I'm not lying. It's at Caroline
Renee. I couldn't even begin to tell you about all the women that called my mama on the house phone, on the family phone about my father. So again,
likes.
You asking what is she getting out of this? Bruh, we gonna move on to another topic.
Other women high-fiving her.
Why women telling on men?
Just want some random be walking down the street.
Other women.
Walking down the street, some lady sees it and they're like, hey, aren't you the one? Aren't you Caroline Ritz? High five. Good job, girl. You caught him.
Yeah, that's literally it.
Imagine if that was a guy. No guy would look at another guy and be like, you caught him. Be like, yo, man.
The only way that I've ever seen men really become very involved in that is if they get cheated on. And it ruins them. Like, I think about the guy, Joey Greco, that worked for Cheaters.
Yeah.
He was a nut because he went on a guy's boat and got stabbed. Like the guy told him, bro, I don't really care for your little camera, your little TV show. This is a private boat. So get off my boat or else. And Joey was like, I want to know why you do this. And he was like, stab, stab, stab. And Joey didn't even yell cut. Well, you don't want to yell cut as you get stabbed. Don't yell cut while a man's got a knife.
Try it. Hold still. Try it. Oh.
But no, this was how I knew Joey was a scorned man. Joey only missed like one episode.
Yeah, and he came right back.
Joey missed like a week and was right back running up in people's face. Hey, I'm with cheaters. Hey, bruh, you might want to chill out with all this. Clearly someone broke his heart.
Bro, he ain't getting no high fives from anybody, but I can see women giving other women high fives. So you got him, girl.
That's so funny because I think men are very simple. We all just do what you just did of like, what do you get?
But,
chill out, bro.
I see something and be like, oh, yo, he bad. All right, whatever.
Like it was deeper than rap with Joey. Joey stayed on that boat.
He was on that.
I tell you something. You know we do comedy, boy. If I go on stage and somebody pull a knife, well, that's the end of my.
All right, wrapping it up.
Y'all been great to me here at the before he pulled out this knife. I guess just change the topics here. Yeah. What did that JJ Reddick became the Lakers head coach, which I also heard that he once called DeAndre Jordan the N-word. Yeah.
From who?
He called him a non-restricted free agent.
Got him.
That show Clipped is on Hulu. I've been watching some of it.
Baby, that is a great show. It's better than what they did with the Lakers.
Nah.
I like it. I honestly like it
better. You ain't watching no losing ass Clippers talking about, yeah, this better than the Lakers.
Bro, I just like the drama. It's fun.
Oh,
I like Lawrence Fishburne.
You gonna say you like the drama, but then you gonna ask why she telling on people cheating.
But see, that's minding my business. This is different. This has nothing to do with cheating. This is something that was national television. And you got Lawrence or Larry Fishburne as Doc Rivers, which I love.
Which is hilarious. Yeah, I can't tell if they put makeup on his face or what.
What are you guys doing? Hey, get up the court. I can't do the Doc Rivers. It's gonna kill my throat.
Yeah. It's funny.
It's on FX. Y'all gotta watch it.
Losing his voice from yelling at Kevin Garnett and them all them years ago.
Oh, it's so good.
Been yelling at people for like 20 straight years.
It's not so weird when you think about like all the stuff that happened with that situation. It's just like it's like an episode of Jerry Springer Show.
Well, that's why I was gonna say one is the Lakers show was great, which R.I.P. Jerry West.
R.I.P. Jerry West, yeah. NBA logo.
The Grim Reaper's just been collecting Hall of Famers. It's Jerry West 1 week, Willie Mays.
Oh, Willie Mays. All right. Oh man,
Willie Mays. They got him in like black and white footage, man.
Mm-hmm.
And you're like, damn, man, that's crazy.
Yeah, outran him till 98. I mean, that's pretty fast.
I think Jerry West passing during the NBA Finals is the most on-brand shit. Just like you would wait till right now to leave. I think he was watching Luka Doncic lose and just was like another white shooting guard losing during the finals, just like I used to. You know, Jerry West is the only motherfucker to win the MVP and lose in the finals that I'm just like, I don't know about all that.
Yeah, no, that's tough, man.
Sound like a little white privilege to me.
That's
that's kind of crazy.
That just happened in hockey. Connor, I think his name is Connor Bedard. I don't know if anybody watches
love that
hockey.
You don't know.
I know his name is Connor Bedard. He played for the Oilers. He won the Conn Smith, which is their version of MVP, and lost in Game 7 of their finals. They made 7 games. He lost, and they're like, "How does it feel to win this award?" He's just sitting there trying not to cry, like, "Yeah, I mean, it's great."
Yeah, I wish I could comment. I don't know. Yeah, he wasn't expecting it, I guess.
Nah, but he didn't care. He want to win. He don't care about winning the MVP. But yeah, back to your point, the basketball.
The clip. It's just interesting, the casting, the old boy playing Chris Paul, the guy from P-Valley.
Yeah.
And then Blake Griffin, which Blake Griffin look a little, how do we say this? What do the kids call it? Zesty?
A little bit
that you're like, Blake is like a 6'10", stocky, fucking in shape guy. And then you look at the guy they casted, you're like,
they took a little. So Hollywood takes a lot of liberties sometimes.
And I mean, you're not gonna find a 6'10" in shape. He would be an NBA player.
They make everybody shorter, so it's to scale. So you wouldn't be able to tell the way they film it. They're not getting 6'8" guys. They're like, for example, I had auditioned for that Lakers thing. I had auditioned. Yeah. I had auditioned to play what was it, AC Green.
Oh,
And-
shit, you was a virgin.
Well, yeah, I guess, yeah.
I think it's crazy that him and Magic were on the same team.
Right.
He was taking all the sex that Magic was, or he was
turning away all the booty. No, now you want the next door room.
Taking all the sex that AC Green was turning down. Like, all right.
Can you imagine them being roommates? But yeah, I tried out for it. Now, AC Green, good 6'7", 6'8". I'm only 6'4".
You probably failed because they asked you if you had sex, and you was like, hell yeah.
That's not, do you believe in sex before marriage? Oh, yeah, for sure. You got to try it out before you buy it. Nah, but that's how Hollywood does. If somebody was 7 foot, they'll find someone who's like maybe 6'7" at most.
Well, yeah, you're not never gonna find, like I said, if you do find a 6'10" guy like that, it's like, hey, he's in the league already.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's just interesting. V. Stiviano, I believe is her name, the girl that turned in Donald Sterling.
Yeah. Yep. Started a revolution. That damn visor.
Yeah, but did she?
Nobody was doing it until she did it.
Here we go. Nobody.
Find me somebody who was doing the visor until she did it. Once she started walking around with that thing, like
Cyclops
Kanye
got a visor on.
Hey, like she did.
Well, I think it's interesting, the whole dynamic of it, because I'm watching it and I'm waiting for it to turn, because it's like they kind of build her up like she's a hero, and you're like,
oh no.
Which I think Hillary Clinton, the realest thing she said was years ago after she lost the election. She goes, they asked her about Monica Lewinsky, and she's like, I don't know what you modern women are doing of like, she's no icon and she's no hero. And she's no feminist. She was like, she wasn't pro-women when she was sleeping with my husband. And I was like, Hillary, we've been waiting on you. That was a real moment.
That was a real bar.
That's what you were supposed to say
before you got
a year ago, before you lost.
Too late to be real.
But yeah, so the Stiviano shit, they kind of built it, and you're like, And I mean, it's starting to take some turns now. But,
yeah, if you don't remember, for those of you who weren't around, there's a lot of people who weren't watching basketball back then. Basically, the show is based on the scandal that happened with the Lakers owner Donald Sterling and his side piece, who he had a problem. She was sitting around a lot of black dudes, and he went on this whole tirade about, yeah, you can hug them, but don't take pictures with them. And she recorded it and put it out to the media, which pretty much ruins him. The Clippers forced him to sell his owning shares, and they basically kicked him out of the organization. And wanted nothing to do. NBA banned him. Who was it? Was it Adam Silver, or was it
Yeah, it was Silver.
It was Silver.
But yeah, he sold the team, blah, blibbity, blah, blah. But
he's still doing good.
But like I said, the girl, they're starting to kind of humanize her now. And I'm like, I don't know. Like, Sterling's not a good person, but neither are you.
No, so yeah, because you definitely know he's married. She's still sleeping with him.
It's like, well, this whole thing is kind of
like a very thin line that they're doing.
And that's the other thing that's interesting. It's like, okay, obviously at some point there, in one of the episodes, there's a sex party. And like, it's not even like, it's like an orgy basically. So you go, okay, I turned that show on. I watched some of Baby Reindeer only because they're like, oh, it's a comedian, so you gotta watch. So in Baby Reindeer somewhere, the guy like gets drugged by like an older comedian and then like abused sexually by him, and I'm like, y'all can't keep acting like Cat Williams is crazy for telling y'all that, basically you do sexual favors, you move on up in Hollywood.
Art
and
does
then also,
life.
hold on, because this is a complete thought.
He wasn't lying.
Then also showing us this stuff. Because essentially with the girl, they're kind of telling her she's working on a food truck, and they're like, you could move up if you just get you a rich man or whatever and, do some favors. So, yeah, it's like they keep showing us that and then also being like, this cat's crazy. And it's like,
nah.
Which everybody's blaming everything that goes on Cat Williams. Which we'll move along here to...
Wait, before we get off basketball, shout out to the NBA champion Boston Celtics. Both Phil and I were wrong. My dark horse pick was the Timberwolves.
I was not wrong, guys.
You said the Celtics?
Celtics the whole way.
I'm going to have to go back and
go back and listen to the episode. I go, yeah, we're just fighting for the right to get beat by the Celtics.
You did say that. No, you did say that. Okay, no, you did. Because your team was playing them and got swept.
Yeah, and you were all like, oh, man, they might do something. And I'm like, dude, just it's gonna be a beating. Don't worry about it.
Well, we'll see what happens next year. Breaking news: Mikal Bridges has been traded from the Brooklyn Nets to the New York Knicks, and it is now the Villanova Knicks.
Yeah,
They
pretty
got
much.
almost their whole starting lineup.
I love it because they've got Stephen A. on camera just being like, none of these guys are NBA prospects.
He did, yeah,
And you just go, dude,
shut
Jesus
up.
Christ, man.
You sound like an old ass unk now. He
Well,
angry.
that's the interesting thing with the NBA is that it's potential. A guy could show you, yeah, man, I averaged 20 and 12 in college. We don't care. There's not the pros, blah, blah. And sometimes there's right, Dwight Howard versus Emeka Okafor. But then most times it's like a fucking Mario Hezonja that you just go, you're watching the dude play in Paris, man. What's the competition level in Paris?
Yeah, unless it's Wemby, yeah.
I'd take Jalen Brunson over that.
Yeah, no, for sure. It's a different level of competition.
But moving along,
Yeah,
what
what
was
you
I
got?
transitioning to? You see any of the Kendrick concert?
I did, man. Yo, Kendrick is putting the West back on the map, man.
Yeah, that's the thing, man. Is people are like, Drake is not done, and and it's like, this is well beyond about. No, it's not about Drake anymore.
Not at all. He did that song. What they say, back to back like 4 times, and people were still like feeling it. Like,
yeah, that beat is crazy.
That beat is crazy.
That's to me where Drake Drake should have like. Sometimes you gotta like 40. His producer 40, his main producer. I'm like, you can't handle this. You got to call Mike Will. You got to call Pharrell.
Yeah,
you got to get Timbaland.
Yeah.
Hell, you on Cash Money? Call Manny Fresh.
Oh, man, Fresh. Hey, I need you to start coming here with a box of beats.
Because Euphoria was cool with Kendrick or whatever, and all those diss tracks are cool, but that Mustard beat just went up. That you're like, yo, that beat is crazy.
And, he turned up the charts too. It's going past the diss record, the actual record where people like
Freedom concert. He united the gang members.
They were all on stage crip walking. Russell Westbrook out there crip walking with who was on that stage? It was Russell Westbrook.
Everybody.
And, DeMar DeRozan was
you
out
don't
there.
Gotta name them. Everybody. LeBron's there. Everybody laughing because Savannah's like, hold up. Don't go up there. You ain't crip walking. You're gonna ruin the brand. But yeah, man, that song is
Dre came out.
Crazy.
I mean, that's like, wow. Like Kendrick is really he knew what he was doing. This must have been the plan, honestly.
They called it Hoodchella. No, I think it's a happy accident. Things happen, and things happen at the right time.
You don't think Kendrick, this was his plan?
He had planned something like this. It's like Drake had back-to-back, and that summer, Meek was kind of quiet. And it's like, Drake gonna have to wait it out a month or two. We get back to doing the little soca dances with Drake and the cool little brunch tunes.
Did you say soca dances?
Yeah, that's what he be. He have you. That's his vibes. It's been his vibes for a minute now. What was that? Sticky? You know how sticky it get. Okay, we get it. It's cool little 2-step music.
I think I said this to you before. I honestly don't consider Drake to be a rapper like that, honestly.
Well, no, that's the thing. It's like how Ja Rule lost to 50, that he did Blood and My and made this whole album of like, I'm a gangster. And it was like, dude, you've been singing for about 3 years now consistently.
My little cousins love you.
So yeah, just stay. That's the thing for Drake. Of like, dude, stick to what you do. You've made enough.
Yeah.
It was the back and forth. That was enough. Like, get back to what you do in the brunch vibe.
Entertaining, but
yeah, he's having Gangchella. That's what the streets was calling it. Kendrick was having Gangchella.
I ain't gonna hold you. I'm not no gang, but that looked like a lot of fun, man.
You think you had to have tickets, or they jumped your ass in?
There you go. You want something? You gotta come. They gotta beat you down.
Got a knot on my head, but damn, boy, this beat is banging. I don't know if the music's too loud or I got a headache.
I got a concussion. I don't know. where is that? The sirens? What is
yeah,
that?
Man.
It looked like a lot of fun.
Crazy.
That's how hip hop should be, honestly.
I feel like he's doing like a Michael Jackson Heal the World. You remember when he had like Michael Bolton and all them people in the studio?
Yeah.
But this is that, but the gang version.
Yeah, gang version of We Are the World.
But yeah, man, fucking these big concerts on Amazon, I can't believe it's like free to watch. I went in the barbershop and people just watching.
And yo, it's free if you have Prime. Like, you know what? Amazon's about to take over the world. I thought it was going to be Apple or Google. I'm pretty sure it's going to be Amazon. The only place you can get entertainment and clothing, food, and at the
that's
same
what's funny.
time,
People will be like, "Yo, I hate Jeff Bezos," but then they'll be like, "Prime delivery."
It really is, man. People, nobody wants to wait for mail anymore.
This is a serious question, and I want you to brace yourself. But Amazon Prime, like I'm on the road to Virginia. There's this truck beside me. I look up. Sometimes you don't think about shit until you see it, like in a larger form. Pause.
Hey, yo.
The truck has the Amazon. Obviously, it says Amazon or it says Prime.
Prime, right?
But then it has the logo, and I'm like, that looks like a penis.
The arrow, smiling arrow.
That shit don't look like a. It looks
you
like
think it's a sub.
Pause. I was about to say.
What does it feel like? Go. Explain. What does it feel like?
It does.
Looks like a penis.
It's a line, and then it's like two lines, but the lines aren't quite an arrow. They're curved, more like
it's like a smile,
like a vast deference, motherfucker. Do you know what a vast deference is?
I'm not sure if I remember, but it looks like a little smile.
Whoa!
Show me your phone, John. You Google. You do the work at home. You Google what a vast deference is.
We'll put it on the screen in post.
Yeah, we'll throw that up in post. Not right now, but yeah. You know what? I'll give you that. It does look like
that. You gotta
smile.
If you make a logo, you gotta run it by like a 10-year-old. Because a 10-year-old would immediately go.
Looks like a penis.
Right. And then you would go, new logo.
Yeah, I think that, it's just for the boxes, but I think most people know Amazon just because they don't even call it Amazon, just call it Prime. I think Amazon is going to be like Dunkin' Donuts, where they're just going to drop the donuts, just go Dunkin'. So pretty soon it's going to be Amazon Prime. Pretty soon it's going to be Prime.
I think of Prime. I think of Optimus Prime, bro.
R.I.P. Optimus Prime. It's a real G. All right?
R.I.P.
Leader of the Autobots.
What the hell else is going on? The debates is happening tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. Oh, they got to get drug tested like they got a boxing match or something, which I think is funny. And speaking of which, Ryan Garcia failed drug test, banned for 1 year. It's from boxing. So maybe if Joe Biden fails his drug test, he won't be able to run for president again or something. I don't know what's gonna happen, bro. I don't know who I'm voting for. People ask who you vote for, and I'm like, I don't know, man. There's got to be somebody else. There's got to be. I don't care if we haven't won.
I can't believe we haven't thought Bernie Sanders out by now.
I don't think he wants to do it again.
That's how Biden won. Biden pretty much stole Bernie's plan and was like, I'll make college free.
And he lied.
People went down there and signed up.
This is going to sound mean, but I was hoping he would survive long enough to put that into effect. And then once they told him no, I was like, so that's it? You just going to...
Well, that's the thing. You make promises and then blame it on Congress. It's like,
they wouldn't let me do it.
You got kids. I don't know if y'all are running the plays that my parents used to run of like, go ask your mom. And then your mom goes, nope. And you go, oh, shit, y'all talked about this last night, didn't y'all? So you're going to keep saying yes. And then her saying no. And then
so
kind of
leaving
like
the bad guy. Yeah.
Right. Good cop, bad cop. So, that's the game they play. I want to do it, but Congress... Biden versus Trump again. This is the rematch nobody wanted.
This isn't even as epic as Hogan versus Andre the Giant. It's not even, no one cares.
It's not epic at
Tyson
all.
versus Holyfield, it's
name brand cereal, which Trump is electric. He's got personality. And then it's a guy with zero personality.
You think Trump is name brand cereal? What?
Yeah, he's exciting. It's like a mascot. He's got phrases.
What would he be, like Captain Crunch? What would Biden be? No
King
frills?
Vitamin.
King.
You got Wick, baby. The King Vitamin's all you can get.
King Vitamin.
We got berries at home. We'll put some berries in that King Vitamin, get it popping.
All right, so he's King Vitamin and Joe Biden is just cornflakes. No flavor, no taste, just the bare minimums, the vitamins.
Like I said, Trump got the cartoon character. Trump got the slogan. Yeah. Trump got the shoes.
He's got the frog on a skateboard.
Trump is Captain Crunch.
He had rappers in the Bronx coming out and giving him endorsements. I was like, what? What's this guy, Chef G?
That's the other thing I don't like. This disingenuous, you guys, hold on. You guys as New Yorkers pride yourselves on being assholes. Trump's an asshole from New York.
Mm-hmm.
Born in Jamaica Hospital. Same hospital as 50.
Yeah.
So it's like, bro, this is 50, but like the white version if he grew up wealthy.
And didn't get shot. Yeah, here you go. True.
So yeah, it's like, I hate when New Yorkers are like, This guy's an asshole. It's like, so are you. let your Uber Eats or Postmates guy be late with your sandwich. Let's see your racism slowly seep out of you. Especially if it's above 95 degrees.
There you go. You get the one slurry. That's right.
Sorry, bro.
101 degrees.
I'm just saying. Motherfucker could bring my sandwich upstairs.
Bro, I remember I used to work, this is related to that. I used to work at Best Buy. I used to do customer service, and I'll never forget, it was one summer, and it was the only one working, and all these people was online. This lady comes up with something to return. It was like a DVD was scratched. I said, all right, no problem. Just go get a new one and come back. I go to help the next customer. She comes back. I was like, I'll be right with you. She says, wait a minute. You were helping me. I said, yeah, it's just me. I'm trying to run the line down. She starts going on and on. I'm like, I'm not the kind of person to go back and forth with people. I say, ma'am, you know what? Let me just get somebody else to help you. It's fine. You don't want me to help you. It's fine. Oh, so you don't want to work? She goes and tells her husband. Her husband comes over. He's like, what did that nigga say to you? And I was like, wait, what? But it was 101 degrees that day. So I was like, all right.
You gotta let it go.
All right, man, you got this one. But the next time we'll kick your ass. You talking crazy like that.
We gotta find out how hot it was when Trump said shithole country. Was it above 95 degrees?
I don't know if it was that hot. I don't know if it was that hot.
But no, the interesting thing is, like I said, I don't know why Bernie Sanders isn't out here. Elizabeth Warren last time was she sounded pretty level-headed.
Bro, he's tired. He a lot of yelling. He seems like a cranky.
Well, what's interesting is you don't see Bernie, but like in those 4 years between, it's like
just disappeared.
Literally,
right?
Like they froze, like Encino Man, like he's frozen somewhere.
He went back to Vermont, and he's probably smoking that good weed out there in Vermont.
But no, the interesting thing is we've got all these old ass guys: Biden, Trump. Biden is 81. Trump is 78. You guys, our former president, George Bush, is 77.
He's 77 now?
Yes.
That's crazy.
That's why you're like, yo, what the hell? Like, how's it 20 years ago? So you go, but this is what happened, I think. We definitely set the age, like the limit for how old you have to be, which I think is like 31 or whatever.
30-something. Yeah.
30-something. But back then when they made the country and the rules, like people didn't live that long.
Right.
So it was just like, you only get 31 is the age requirement. You only gonna live to be about 50. But now people are living longer and it's just like, y'all sure that motherfucker could run the country?
Falling asleep on the podium, getting... They had some event they were at, and I think they said Biden was buffering on stage, and Obama had to come tap him like, hey, this way, thank you.
Yes, man, it's so interesting that it's just like, dude, what the hell?
Nobody, you know what it is? I don't think anybody really wants to run for like office. There's some people who are motivated to do it, but it's not as cool as being an influencer. You know what I'm saying? You don't you get paid way more to do what Drewski does than to do what Jumaane Williams is doing in the city council. You know what I'm saying? New York City Council is way cooler, way more.
Look at my hand. See, because countless times you get told of like, oh, he's using campaign funds or insert person here, like Mayor Adams when they took his phone or whatever about his the guy that handles his funds, and it's like, bro, their printed salary is only $100K, but once you get to comp everything, come on, bro. So when you say that, I'm like, don't say they make as much as Drewski. Because...
No, I said he's making more.
Nah, I know, but you said this like an influence. But no, he's not, because you get to get a plane, and you get to get a helicopter, and you get to get a free hotel, the nicest one, downtown with the good view. It's revealed to you every time. What is the guy, Santos, that was running around lying?
Oh, yeah, from Staten Island.
And then he got caught and was like, oh, I'm going to tell on you guys. Y'all all misappropriate funds. And it's like, well, yeah, duh. But yeah, it's just...
Congress they got to make it more exciting. Like that, what happened with Marjorie Taylor Greene and the sister from Texas. I don't remember her name.
Yeah, that were arguing. What'd she say? She said, bad built, bleached, blonde, something.
Yeah,
body.
Butch body.
Butch.
Bad built, bleach blonde, Butch. And swear to God, the guy was like, wait, what did you say? He's like, what does that mean?
Yeah. She cooked it right quick.
She did.
Simple. But you do look at the video and go, is this what's going on? in Congress.
Hey, it gets attention.
On the Senate floor.
Yeah, that's what they doing, man.
It's like a high school lunchroom. And I mean, she said something to the black lady first.
She talked about her eyelashes being
shit.
fake.
So, yeah, it was like cooker. But also, this is what's going on the Senate floor or whatever. Like, so yeah, it makes you look at the shit like a joke. I'm saying about them being old that you go, which first off, run for president. You can't have two motherfuckers this old and keep saying running for president.
They're walking.
These motherfuckers is, yeah.
Have you ever seen Donald Trump run?
What's a word for walking slowly?
Crawling.
These motherfuckers, crawling is crawling.
Are they jogging?
These motherfuckers are life alert, stepping. Like how the dude was walking on the moon.
Yeah.
It's more like that.
Oh man, can't even.
Yeah, man.
Just think about Donald Trump dancing. It's like, what is happening? He's slowly dying at the same time he's trying to dance. His body parts.
What is happening is he's 78 trying to dance. That's the interesting thing. It's like Bill Clinton's 77 too. So you go, damn. Why? How did we get these two geriatric motherfuckers? And all our presidents used to be about, 60.
That's true. In the 50s and 60s. I don't know what happened. Like, I don't know.
How we got these two dried up old
It'd be the same people, like, running the White House. Like, they'd be the same congressman. Like, Strom Thurmond died in office. The only reason that they got somebody who took his seat because this old racist would not die, and people kept putting him in.
McConnell finally froze enough.
Yeah.
He's like, yo, I'm out.
I'm out. You saw him freeze on camera. He was, they're like, bro, you good? I'm fine. I'm healthy.
And he finally announced he's stepping down. That was everybody's beef with Bader Ginsburg or whatever, RBG, that she could have stepped down. Quit. But because she didn't, she died, and then that left up to them to pick a new person. So
yeah, he died in office. They died on the shield.
Know when to pass that baton, baby.
I've been saying this for a while. There's got to be a new generation of people that come in and just kind of like, as with everything, there's always a new generation that comes in and just kind of like, pushes the old generation out and just sets a new precedent. Because I have an issue with the person being president that's from like 2 or 3 generations ago. Do you know what I'm saying? That lived.
Yeah. Like, bro, that's some old arcade shit.
Yeah,
you probably don't even know how to stream music.
They both lived through the civil rights movement. I've only read about the civil rights movement in books. These both of them were working in Congress when all that stuff was going on. Not Trump, but Biden was.
Yeah. But Trump's everywhere. If you look through history, you're like, oh, there he goes.
Yeah, he's the Illuminati.
USL or whatever, the USFL.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, man, it's fucking interesting. I feel like we got to get more on the side of the youth. Like I said, we got to go ahead and put 65. That's about it. It don't look good. Like, say it comes down to you versus Kim Jong-un, who'd win in the fight, and you got to go.
Oh, my God.
You know what that makes me think of?
That's a very good point.
I think that video game.
That's funny.
Was it Final Fight that actually had it correct? It's like Streets of Rage. You ever play Final Fight?
Yeah.
Back in the day?
Yeah. Streets of Rage, Final Fight, yeah.
But if you remember, me and the comedian Nathan McIntosh, we always talk about this because that in it, one of the guys is actually a politician. He's literally the mayor, looks outside his window, goes, this crime is out of control.
I don't know who you're talking about.
Then he stands up in the beginning of the video game, rips his shirt off. Yeah. And the next scene is he's just walking around fighting crime.
He diehards himself out the window and goes out to beat the bad guys. Yeah, I know.
And you're like, I don't know. Maybe they got it correct. Maybe that's
how we fight all our wars from now on.
Jesse the Body Ventura and Arnold Schwarzenegger.
You got a problem with me? Let's take it to the ring, and if you lose,
Yeah, Michael Jai White. That's the president.
Our president
beat Michael Jai.
You ever watch the TV show 24? I wish we had a president like President Palmer from 24, the Allstate guy.
Nah, the Good Hands guy?
Yeah. He's
got a calming voice.
Yeah, he'd be a great president. That's the guy who we need to be our president. We need a guy who can fight, not afraid to grab a gun and take out some terrorists.
You got some advice?
Oh, yeah, I could. Yo, I'm over here. It's been so long since we've been in the penthouse. I'm over here just running my mouth. We're not even...
Yeah, time is ticking.
Time is ticking. So, I'll tell you what, why don't you tell them about the social media? I'll shout out to our sponsor, which is... Julo.shop. Use my name, Avery, to get 5% off your order at Julo.shop right now. It's a Black-owned business, a woman-owned business, lots of premium products. Put my name in and take money out of my pocket, and I'll help you pay for your purchase. How's that sound? While I look up advice, and Phil will break down where you can find us on social media.
I don't know, though, pod. on all social media, on YouTube, Instagram. Follow us. Comment, leave some comments. We can see y'all watching, but don't see the comments.
Like, share,
Like
subscribe.
some stuff, share some stuff. Dates. I got some comedy club dates.
Oh, let's go.
The West Side Comedy Club, July 19th and the
Okay.
20th. I'm gonna be there. So if you in the city, pull up.
Pull up. It's a good
got some
time.
More dates, because you're still searching. You're still searching. I can't remember these dates. I would have to go get my calendar.
You're gonna have to have it on your phone, man.
Nah, I don't remember nothing that goes into my phone. I've recently got a physical calendar. I'm getting up there with Biden, baby. What did he call them? The poor boys? Or was that Trump?
That might have been Trump. Yeah,
I don't even remember. He called what was it? The Proud Boys.
Proud Boys.
The poor boys.
The Proud Boys.
I'm pretty sure that was Biden that called them the poor boys. That you go, yo, Biden. This dude don't remember shit.
He's trying, man. He's trying. He's trying, but he's not doing so good. All right, so if you have any advice you wanted to get it from two guys who are definitely not qualified to help you with your problem, but maybe you don't have health care, so we're the only option you have. It's free. Send a question to I don't know though pod on Instagram, Gmail, Twitter, TikTok, whatever. Send us a DM. We'll leave you anonymous and we'll help you out. Just like we're gonna help this person over here with their question. How can I get my sister to stop taking it personally when we deliberately exclude her from our annual trip? And it goes,
yeah, get into it.
Every fall, my sister, cousin, and a cousin sister-in-law have a weekend. I just bit my tongue.
Dude.
I got to talk slower.
You having Biden issues.
I am.
I don't see how old you are.
Every fall, my sister, cousins, and a cousin's sister, just say your cousins, have a week. I don't need to know who.
Sally sells seashells
by the seashore. They have a weekend shopping excursion in their home city. They stay in a hotel, treat ourselves, shop for our children, and go out for lunches and dinners. It's a great time. We have a sister named Wendy who we do not invite. She is offended to the point of tears when she finds that we have not invited her. My two sisters and I are very close in age, but Wendy hasn't been as close to this set of cousins as my sister and I have been through the years. We're all married, stay-at-home moms. Wendy's divorced, working mom with one young child. There's several reasons we don't include her. We know she doesn't have much money. She does not have many of the same interests as we do. Her life is different from ours, and we're not interested in what she has to talk about.
Oh, wow.
She claims to have some kind of neurological disease that some of us feel is more psychosomatic than real, which she uses to avoid getting up for church on Sundays. Oh, that's me too.
Go ahead and finish this.
My head is twitching. I can't hold the Bible.
Finish this up.
She complains about her ex-husband who left for another woman, but everyone knows it takes two to tango, and she's not without fault. We're all very active churchgoers. Okay, the truth is coming out. We're all very active churchgoers while she only sporadically attends services. Plain and simple, she does not really fit in with us. She takes it very personally, and last year even came over to my home unannounced crying about it, which upset my children and caused my husband to threaten to call the police if she did not leave. Now she barely speaks to me and has told our relatives I'm a horrible person. How can we get her to understand that she should perhaps find another set of friends whose lives and interests align more closely with hers? So, ma'am, what it sounds like is that you have joined a cult and your sister does not fit in. Like, what is that movie they had with all the women were all the same? They all had the same hair. Like, what's it called? The Beckys? There's some weird movie where all the women, the Veronicas, whatever they all had blonde hair. They're all, whatever. Look,
Fatal Attraction?
Nah, I'm 100% wrong on what the name of this movie is. But it was a bunch of women. They all did the same thing, wore the same thing. Ma'am, this sounds like a cult, and you don't want your sister to be a part of it. You're all like, yeah, we're all churchgoers. We all read the Bible, and she always comes up with an excuse why she can't go to church. I have an excuse why I can't go to church every week. It's a weak one, but I just don't want to go. Why you don't want to hang out with your sister? You don't like your sister? What's wrong with your sister? She's got life experience. Yeah, ain't nobody perfect. Maybe she has cheated on a man or two that's married, but so what?
No, the husband cheated on her because she's negative. No one likes her. She's a negative Nancy. And I can respect, yeah, they're like, yo, we don't want bad vibes. So this is the solution I'm gonna suggest. Who wrote this letter? Was it
the churchgoer?
Okay, the girl who's in the group of sisters that goes on the trip.
Mm-hmm.
Here's what I think is happening. people are posting shit. Don't post and don't talk about the trip.
You just sneak out, go do
Just
it.
go do it. I think they're posting it.
Oh, here it goes.
And she's seeing these pictures and going,
oh, it goes just like,
wait, all the sisters, because women to put two pictures together. Yeah, hold on, because you wore that shirt.
Women also
with that
notice.
pants. Hold on.
Hey, Phil,
and then Tommy,
wait a minute.
Avery wore these shirts and these. Hold on. I'm getting the vibe. I'm getting the signal.
Bro,
y'all were together.
They'll have found you out. If you don't have to post it, but it looks like, Phil, where'd you get that shirt from? I ain't never seen you wear that shirt before. That's a new shirt.
I
just bought it at the outlet. Yeah.
Post. And that's how y'all getting in trouble. If people see stuff on social media, they are kind of going to go, wait, is that all three of my cousins?
I mean, maybe you don't have to invite her to every single one. Maybe you could invite her to one trip and maybe y'all don't go to the fancy mall. Maybe you go to King's Plaza right there at the end of Flatbush. You just take her there.
I would just
spend like an hour or two.
Vibes, and I would tell her, if you're going to come, then we need you to be a little different, you know.
That's a sister. You could
bring some sage.
Don't take her on an A trip. Take her on a B trip. You know, you don't leave town. You just take her to like Coney Island or something. You make it like, oh look, we're all going to Coney Island. Come on, eat a hot dog or two. You know what I'm saying? Just make her feel like included. I don't think.
Speaking of outfits, we were talking about the outfits during the how women put shit together.
Yeah.
Oh, you wore this? Hold on now.
I got a whole wall put up on it.
Hold on, that's the same wall. Y'all trying to act like y'all wasn't together. So this outfit that I'm wearing, I wore this shit Monday night, full disclosure, but I did a show. You ever feel like you look great and then you see, especially with comedy shows, this shit happens a lot. You feel like you look great. You walk in and people just start roasting you.
Absolutely, every time.
So
he ain't fresh.
So I wore this.
He ain't fresh.
I wore this to Alki on Monday, which is Chris Brown's show for those of you.
Shout out to CB.
And his co-host, Ken, walks right outside, looks right at me and just goes, damn, okay, Beetlejuice.
Oh.
And now I'm like, yo,
it's a summertime fresh.
Kind of got. I did immediately get into my man mode. I ain't fresh. I ain't fresh. I ain't say you ain't fresh, but you're also Beetlejuice.
Damn.
And I was like, damn, I did think I was fresh.
Can't ever have nothing nice around.
So we're not inviting Ken to our annual trip. We're gonna leave him with the negative Nancy girl.
That's right. They can go together. We'll go have good food.
Well, I think that's about our time here.
Listen, thank y'all for joining us. We'll be back again. Please enjoy your summer. Might be taking a little pause. I'm going to St. Martin. That's
and check that temperature.
Wedding.
Check that temperature. Always keep it.
It's going to be over 100.
And when it gets to about 92, you feel them slurs building up.
Just let them out.
Think about where you are. Think about, are you wearing your name tag from your job?
That's right. Take that off.
Are you wearing the company shirt?
Put a mask on or put on the poo shiesty before you blow. You don't want to
real cool. No, that's going to raise your temperature.
Hey,
there's going to be a lot more slurs.
I might have to drop a few B words down there. It's going to be over 100 degrees, so someone's going to catch it if my food ain't right. I'm going to have to,
step out the company truck, park it around the corner.
That's right.
Walk up on the person and say what you got to say.
And then walk back to the company truck.
And make sure that you get a picture of the temperature. So when they film you, you can say, hey, in my defense, 97 degrees.
Wow.
All right, we out.
See y'all next time. I don't know though pod. Thanks to WTF. Y'all the best.
This guy. You got anything else you want to say?
Nah, I think he stopped recording. He stopped recording a while ago. He's just like, I was like giving all the shout outs.